Hello, kings and queens. Ironic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, the newsletter, which was previously written, is now interactive on Facebook. If you check in with my group, All Things E-Ray, you can find everything you would have normally found in the newsletter and more. That is where the deep astrology goes down. Don't hesitate to come on over and join the group. But remember, it is a safe place. So, don't come in there with the ruckus. Now, in addition to that, you can always check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting for impromptu freestyles. If you'd like to participate as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. In addition to that, if you like to live an intentional life, of course, I know I do, you can check in with the Intentional Life Morning Show every Monday and every Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Clubhouse. So don't hesitate to check in with LaGill Hunt and the rest of the crew if you intend to manifest or bring to fruition what you intend to manifest. If it's murder, mayhem, and mysteries you're into, check in with Stephanie M. Freeman with the Murder, Mayhem, and Mysteries crew every Saturday at 11 a.m. on Clubhouse Eastern Standard Time. Now, we've got a lot to unpack because we actually have the planet Mercury going direct this week, as well as Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. So let's talk about it. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign people. Ironic here with the astrology portion of your reading for the week of October 17th. Now, Scorpio, my Scorpio brothers and sisters, kings and queens, the sun moves into our sign at the end of the week. So let's talk about what you could be seeing this week. Now, today is Sunday, October the 17th. The sun is in Libra at 24 degrees. For those with ambitions and sight, success could be within reach with the assistance of another, but one must remain humble and heart-centered, for opportunities can become scarce at any time, especially with the sun in Libra, squaring Pluto and Capricorn at 24 degrees. A challenge to your transformation within a partnership is aspected. Skills could require more work, but don't get upset. Just focus and make efforts to hone your skills. Now, if you have any placements in Libra or Capricorn between 21 and 20, I would say 7 degrees, you are going to definitely feel this initially. Okay. Now, as I was saying, this is your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. Actually clashing with something going on in the background, secret sacrifice and solitude. Okay, so with the sun in Libra squaring Pluto at 24 degrees, a challenging transformation that you're trying to have with a sibling or through communication or your networks of people could be hampered, okay? Maybe your skills require more work. Maybe communication just isn't where you want it to be, but don't get upset. Focus and make efforts to hone your skills, okay? That's very important. Now, you could find out about some like gossip going on in the background, or people could be lying about you, gossiping about you, and things like that. And that's what's hampering your skills, or not your skills, but that's what's hampering your transformation in the area of your networks of people, because of people maybe lying or gossiping about you and things like that, trying to stop your transformation, or where you're trying to gain closure. But don't get upset. No worries. It'll pass. Just like all things do. Just don't worry about it. The main thing for you to do is to maintain your integrity and not fall into any negativity at all. Now, at 21 degrees, the moon in Pisces makes a fated aspect to Mars in Libra. You could really be attuned to the challenges in your area of Libra. Intuition, illusions, delusions, even daydreams could provide messages with Neptune coupled here as well. There's a hint of greed or cheating here as well, whether in money or love. You got to look at what your feelers are telling you, especially if you have any placements in Libra or Pisces between, I'd say, 19 and 24 degrees. You definitely want to watch out for that, because there could be some illusions or delusions in the mix here, or you could have an intuition of some type of cheating or greed or something like that going on. And that would have to do with your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. And it's directly aspecting things in the background: secrets, sacrifice, solitude, secrets going on that you don't know about, causing problems, maybe even within a relationship, with a child or a lover, or within a creative sphere. That's all going on with you. And definitely with Neptune and Pisces, you're definitely, having some intuitive hits, or facing some type of delusions, okay? Hampering your intuition or your spirituality, all right? So definitely, be aware of that, going on with romance, creative endeavors, and children. Now, just think about what your feelers are really telling you, okay? And know whether it is you just freaking out, or if it's something really going on there. Now, Juno is going to couple with Venus and Sagittarius at 11 degrees. So if you're in a relationship, don't fall for someone's flattery in that area of Sagittarius, because it has to do with money. Okay. If you're in a relationship, you don't want to fall for someone's greed or give into your sensual impulses, because that could have to do with not shared finances, but money and resources. Okay. And what's squaring those money and resources are a romantic partner wanting you to fall into some type of greed or something like that, someone within a creative sphere, or a child. Someone could be like really trying to get over on you in that area. Well, Neptune is about delusions as well, so I don't want to say you're suffering from any type of delusions there, but yeah, I mean, you possibly could be, or they could be suffering from some delusions. The other area that's squaring that area, bringing you challenges, is your area of goals that you're trying to accomplish. Your area of not only goals, but friends and social groups. Okay, something in the mix is not right. Maybe you're even being criticized by a romantic partner or someone in a creative sphere, or a child, over money and resources. So, don't be greedy and follow your sensual impulses. Okay, just don't do it, no matter how much I would say criticism that you might come up against. Okay. Now, let's go to around 3 p.m. The moon in Pisces is going to semi-sextile Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees. So a lucky opportunity or some assistance is available where a rash decision was made, whether you were plotted on by another or whether it was a mistake of your own making. Things can be repaired. So look for assistance in another. here is where teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. If you have any placements in Pisces or Aquarius between, I would say 19 to 25 degrees, this is going to aspect you definitely. Where you want to make sure where you might be getting that help. And it has to do with a romantic partner, a creative endeavor, or your children. And it's aspecting home and family. Okay, where Jupiter is, where luck is. So you might, teamwork, you might get some help there. All right, on Sunday. On Monday, the sun in Libra at 25 degrees is an angle of assistance. Someone could be helping you or even speaking up for you. There's a chance that you could be the hero in this story. Either way, success can be seen due to this courageous act. Okay, this is about behind the scenes. Someone is helping you. Secret, sacrifice, solitude. Someone's making a sacrifice for you. Someone's helping you and you don't even know they're helping you. Okay, if you have any placements in Libra between 21 and I'd say up to 28 degrees, you could really be seeing this assistance or this help coming your way. It could be in career, or it could also have to do with money and resources as well, where you have Venus and the South Node there. Okay, maybe you get a chance to make some money. Also on Monday, luckily, Jupiter and Mercury goes direct. Okay, let's talk about Jupiter and Mercury going direct and what you're going to experience because of Jupiter and Mercury going direct. Let's talk about Jupiter first. Now, Jupiter going direct, this is an angle at 22 degrees where teamwork makes the dream work there as well. Help could come through struggles, but only if you accept help from those worth building with. Okay, if they're worth building with, then go ahead and accept the help from them. But this is lucky opportunities and assistance coming your way. You're going to feel it initially if you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees. You're going to feel this initially. But as it moves through, it's going to be here the whole year until December 28th, I believe. So it'll eventually get to you and you'll be feeling that lucky assistance and opportunities. But let's talk about what you're going to experience, initially for those degrees and throughout the rest of the year because of Jupiter going direct. You're going to have luck in home and family. That's first of all, going direct. Now, Jupiter has been there anyway, but now it's pushing forward. So it's bringing that good luck to you behind the scenes with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. Okay. Things that are secret, things that you worked on in your solitude. Okay. Bringing you closure in home and family. Okay. That's coming in for you. This lucky opportunities and assistance. You also have lucky opportunities and assistance to make money. Okay. And with Venus and the South Node in Sagittarius, it might not be as much money as you thought it was going to be, but you're still going to have a chance to garner money through work, through your daily routines, where you are of service to others, which is an area that's getting healing. You helping others, you're going to make money that way. Okay. They're assisting you with that. Now, angles of friction is going to be your relationships, okay? The relationships you harbor, okay, could see some friction. But because Jupiter is there going direct, I don't really see it as being a problem, okay? You'll get over it. You'll get through it. It'll be okay. You got luck there helping you out, especially if it's a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person in home and family. You have that help and assistance there. So no worries. Now, as far as Mercury going direct, it's in your sector of communication. Mercury is the planet of communication and skills, but it's going direct at 10 degrees of Libra. So if you have any placements in Libra, I would say between 7 and 13 degrees, you're going to feel this initially. Okay. Don't be resistant to change that's coming. Be aware of boastfulness also. When good does come your way, you have to remain humble. But you'll feel this initially, and this wonderful good news that comes your way that's helping you through challenges in your area of secret sacrifice, solitude, maybe even where people didn't even know you were having challenges or you made a sacrifice for home and family. You're going to have blessings coming in, lucky blessings and assistance, because Jupiter is sitting there as well, okay, in Aquarius. And then it's blessing you through things you're passionate about. That's where you're receiving blessings, sex and intimacy, endings and new beginnings, and shared finances. Okay, those blessings can come to you in shared finances as well. I would say, as far as the assistance and opportunities that you're going to receive coming forward, those are going to be in through career. They're going to be through career, as well as, and it's behind the scenes. You might not even know this person is helping you, okay, behind the scenes, but they are. It could, like I said, it could be a secret. They could be making a sacrifice for you. You could be helping someone as well, making a sacrifice for them. The other area of assistance and opportunities with Mercury going direct is going to be communication about money and resources. Of course, Venus is there, so it's helping out. The South Node is there, so you might get a little gluttonous, or it might be money coming to you and it's not as much as you thought it was, but it's still money nonetheless that helps you out. Okay, so be grateful for that, because communication is moving forward and talks about money is moving forward, whether it's shared finances or personal. Now, what else? In addition to that, the friction you're going to see is going to be behind the scenes, just people gossiping about what you think and what you preach. I wouldn't worry about the area of Cancer, about your education and skills, what you think and what you preach, and long distance travel, like people at a distance from you, because the sun is will be trining that area starting at the end of the week. So I wouldn't too much worry about that. But and then you have that square between Pluto and Mercury, but both of them are going direct in your area of siblings, communication, your networks of people, and things like that. So although people are talking about you behind the scenes, you've got that help and assistance behind the scenes as well. You're having to work and communicate with people and communicate more to show who you are, to showcase your skills so they can see the genuine person you are. But, so you're having to put in that work, but yet and still you can get goodness from it. But just know there are people trying to hamper your transformation. Don't argue with anybody, because that will make it worse. Okay. Now, on Tuesday, October 19th, the sun is in Libra at 26 degrees. You or someone else could lend you a helping hand on that day, and you could see peace restored on Tuesday. There's a lot of help in the mix at the beginning of the week. If you have any placements in Libra between 23 and 29 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. This is definitely lending you that helping hand. Okay, so your areas of assistance or helping hands is Sagittarius and Leo. That's career and money and resources. So somebody could be helping you behind the scenes with resources or money, okay, that have to do with career or whatever it is that you master. Now, also on Tuesday, the moon in Aries will trine Venus and Sagittarius in the morning, right around 12 or 13 degrees. Romance, finances, and pleasure is on your mind as it pertains to education and skills, what you think and what you preach as well. You just might be driving a long distance or communicating with someone at a distance from you and having a good time. Okay, overindulgence is possible, especially with Uranus and Taurus right at 13 degrees. That's very possible for you. And these trines are between work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, and you making money. So you might be doing something and making money doing something that's lower vibrational. Okay, let me give you an example. And this is kind of well, it's not sketchy because marijuana is actually legal now. So you know how you can make money uh, clipping or, selling. It might be something like that. I feel like it's wrong even saying it, but it's not, because it's legal now and you can be a caregiver, you can be a grower and things like that. So it's like it's not bad because the South Node is there, it's that lower vibrational kind of thing. So anyway, you have that aspect in you as well. And surprises are on the menu. So you might be indulging on that day if you have those placements, I would say between 9 and 16 degrees of Aries, Sagittarius, or even Taurus. Okay. Now, also, Mars in Libra trines Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees on Tuesday. So, challenges within a partnership sees lucky opportunities and assistance, which turns out to be a blessing. Okay. With that area of Libra, your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude, trining your area of home and family, bringing you some sort of blessing, that's going to be between 19 and 25 degrees. Juno is also there at 21 degrees. So this might be a marriage or partnership that's being offered assistance or offering assistance to someone. This could be a goal accomplished for you, and a friend could be assisting you. So the challenges within a partnership can see lucky opportunities or assistance. That turns out, like I said, to be a blessing. Just look in your chart to see if you have any placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Libra, Aquarius, or even Sagittarius. Now, on Wednesday, October the 20th, the sun in Libra is at 27 degrees. This is not a time to be passive about your purpose or your goals. However, some could be forced to consider a job or a task that is at odds with their true desires. So you could have to work and do something behind the scenes that you don't necessarily want to do, but you got to do what you got to do. It could have to do with travel, communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. It could have to do with long distance travel, your education and skills, what you think and preach. But either way, you could have to make a sacrifice and put some work in and help out. Okay. Especially if you have any placements in Libra between, I would say 24 and 20, 24 and 29 degrees, going off into Scorpio at 0 degree. Now, the moon in Aries also on Wednesday at 27 degrees is at an opposition to the sun in our collective sector of partnerships. For you, this is the moon in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, in opposition behind the scenes. Like people talking about you behind the scenes, gossiping about you behind the scenes. If you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees, these issues or challenges are going to be highlighted for you. Okay, so do know that. That is aspecting you. Now, Pallas and Pisces on Wednesday is at 10 degrees and it's squaring Lilith and Gemini at 10 degrees. So you want to watch your instincts and delusions that you harbor. Your instincts can get you in trouble and work against you where you're trying to forge toward your highest aspirations as it pertains to shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about. Pallas is here. So this is about your talents. Okay. And Pallas is directly aspecting Libra at 10 degrees. So your talents and things that have to do with romance, creative endeavors, and children is directly aspecting you behind the scenes. You might have hits of intuition. You might think something or have delusions about something that's not true. So you definitely want to watch it with that square there. You're thinking things about your romantic partner behind the scenes. You're thinking things about a creative endeavor or people in your creative sphere or your child. You're having delusions. So you want to be careful about harboring those delusions on Wednesday. Okay. And there could be some blockages or misunderstandings in communication because of it. Now, the full moon is on that day too. Your talents can be admired under this full moon, of course. It's in your sister sign because it's ruled, Aries is ruled by Mars, just as you are, one of your rulers, along with Pluto. Your talents could be admired under this full moon, and some could even seek your assistance in wise words. A woman's kindness could also feature for you and help quite a bit. But that's if you have any placements between, I'd say, 24 and 29 degrees of Aries, even going over into Taurus at 0 degree, this could affect you. Okay. But for the next 2 weeks, it's going to affect you anyway. And I do want to say, if you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Leo and Scorpio, Leo and Sagittarius as well, and also Aquarius and Gemini. Okay, you can see blessings and assistance and opportunity. But let's talk about it. So for the next 2 weeks, some of you will feel it initially if you have those placements, but it'll go throughout. It'll move throughout for 2 weeks. Okay. The degrees, it'll go from 27 to 28 to 29 to Taurus at 0 degree, things like that. So for the blessings that are going to come your way, those are going to be in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others as it pertains to money and resources and career. Okay, where you are of service to others and things like that. You're going to be making money, even working for others through money and career. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of money, but because the South Node is there, but Venus is there too. So it could be, but it also could be because of, lower vibrational things that you're doing. You're also going to get lucky assistance and opportunities, or healing assistance and opportunities to home and family. Healing things in home and family, healing your shared finances, okay? Healing shared finances, education. No, shared finances, things you're passionate about, endings, new beginnings, sex and intimacy. You'll have those opportunities through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, okay? To garner shared finances, to work on things you're passionate about, to sleep with coworkers, if that's what you're looking to do, because there are going to be people, coworkers, and people in your networks of people who are going to find you attractive and, possibly want to give you opportunities to, sleep with them or even be of service to them to make money. Okay. Now, as far as the friction, the blow-ups you could see, those could be in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, like people that are during your daily routines, people at work. You could see some type of blow up there. Aries is there healing things though. So remember that. And, but, and until the sun does trine Cancer, you could see people opposing what you think and what you preach, your education and skills and things like that. People at a distance from you. You could see people right around your networks of people acting shady or acting funny, siblings, communication with people, neighbors, and things like that, but those areas are still being healed. So that is a good thing. So I wouldn't think it would get too bad just because Aries is there healing things, and the sun is going to move into, let's see, this is happening starting off on Wednesday. By Saturday, the sun is going to be in Cancer, in Scorpio, trining Cancer. That means people at a distance from you, your education and skills, what you think and what you preach. So that's going to be great for you in that area. Okay. So, and then, yeah. So I just wouldn't worry. I just wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay. You even have going to have opportunities from the sun in Scorpio helping you in your area of communication, siblings, your networks of people and neighbors. So don't worry about the people that are talking mess about you, because you're going to be okay. Okay. Scorpio, you're going to be fine. Let's move along to Thursday. Okay. Thursday, the sun in Libra at 28 degrees is a day that you might prefer to stay in the background, but your wisdom and talents might not let you if you have placements between 25 degrees of Libra going into 29 degrees up to Scorpio at 0 degree. So that's 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 0 degree Scorpio. You might be a high commodity. You might need to come out and give somebody some assistance. They might want your help. So you might not be able to sit in the background if you have those placements. Now, also on Thursday, the moon in Taurus at 10 degree, It's going to directly aspect Libra and Mercury at 10 degrees. This is about your money and your worth being challenged through a partnership. You could get unexpected news or communication about something that's an issue within a partnership. It's hampering your money or your resources or even your worth. If you have any placements in Taurus or Libra between 7 and 13 degrees, you definitely could see this challenging communication come your way, or more so for you, it's behind the scenes. So it's people behind the scenes, and shockingly, you'd be surprised who this person is behind the scenes. Talking crap about you or your worth, or it is what it is. Though you got to let stuff go. You can't be. Scorpios are Leos in career. Leos are lions. You can't be turning around. Lions don't turn around for every barking dog. And I seemingly having to say this every horoscope, because it seems like every horoscope for all of us, it's somebody coming out of the woodwork wanting to try and mess things up for people. So the only way somebody can hamper your worth is if you lower yourself to their level. Okay? If you don't maintain your integrity and you decide to go low as well, then there you go. You've allowed them to hamper your worth. But if you don't and you stay high, there you go. You don't have to worry about it. Not to mention, some people are going to talk about you. Some people are going to say bad things about you. But some people, you don't realize, are hurting too, or they might be hurting. And that's why they do things like that. Because some people's defense mechanism is to automatically be aggressive. When you're trying to help or shine your light or, say something nice, you have to be understanding of other people and their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're being rude or mean, or, you just, I'm not saying you have to be best friends with them, but you got to kind of see what other people are going through as well, and why people do things. And the astrology helps you do that, to see where people might be hurting too and make unwise decisions. But you just make sure you don't make an unwise decision. Okay? That's all. And everything will be all right. Now, the moon in Taurus will eventually couple with Uranus on Thursday. Your mind can be transfixed on these shocking revelations about money and resources. Don't allow lack or poverty consciousness to overtake you. Okay? If you have any placements, within that 10 degrees mark or whatever, between 7 and 13 of Taurus, just don't get obsessed. And don't start thinking, oh, something's going to happen to me. Oh, things are not going to work out right. Oh, don't get like that. Talk to the angels and ancestors. Meditate. Talk to God. Sit down. Get some clarity. Ask for their assistance. Ask your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for their assistance. Ask for, help with your money and your worth and things like that. All right? You have to let go of that lack and poverty consciousness. Don't let it overtake you. If you can go outside and get out in nature, touch the ground, put your feet in the grass, touch on some trees, get some grounding back, and take that energy in, then it'll be better for you. Now, on Friday the 22nd, the sun in Libra is at 29 degrees. This is not a day to be reckless or undiscerning. Beware of the bad advice that you get from friends or ill-intentioned people or family members. Someone is wearing a false mask and trying to trick you, especially if you have placements between 26 degrees to 29 degrees Libra, going off into Scorpio to 0 or 1 degree. Don't be reckless on Friday. Please don't just listen to anything anybody has to say to you. Okay. If you hear about someone talking about you in the background, or you hear about somebody coming and telling you a secret to try to make you mad or something like that, they might be trying to flip you out just so you can trip out and mess up your energies, your misalign your chakras. Don't do it. Don't let somebody trick you out of your abundance. Okay? Nobody is worth you breaking that state of calm that you have, because once somebody has control over your emotions or can make you flip out, they have control over you, and then you're not in control of yourself. So don't listen to people, whether near or far, in your sector of communication, networks of people, a sibling, someone saying you said something, or, just let all that stuff go. Let all that stuff go. Beware of bad advice, okay, on that day. Watch any advice you get on Friday. Now, the moon in Taurus at 20 degrees will aspect Neptune and Pisces in the early morning hours. You could be having nightmares, dreams, or delusions about money or your resources, hampering your worth. If you have any placements in Pisces or Taurus between 17 and 23 degrees. Okay, so you want to be watchful, be mindful of that. Taurus is your sector of relationships. You might even be having premonitions or delusions about money or resources as it pertains to a lover, a child, or as someone within a creative sphere. Maybe you think they're trying to mess with your resources or something like that. Just calm down. This is a week where people can really let their delusions get amped up. Don't do it. It's not that serious. Calm down. The moon in Taurus is also going to square Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees. And this is your sector of relationships squaring home and family. So it might be a relationship in home and family that you're having an argument with, or you're worried about. Maybe you're not going to accomplish a goal that you're trying to accomplish with home and family. But this is Jupiter squaring this angle. And with Jupiter squaring this angle, there's a chance that things can still work out for you. Okay, because it's Jupiter. Jupiter's direct. So just keep hope alive, keep the wheel spinning in a positive direction. The moon in Taurus will aspect Mars and Libra at 24 degrees as well, which is squaring Capricorn at 24 degrees. Okay, so no, I'm sorry. The moon in Taurus will aspect Mars in Libra at 24 degrees. Those are squaring. Okay, and Libra is actually squaring. Lord have mercy. Taurus is aspecting Libra at 24 degrees, which means your relationships are being aspected in the background. Secret, sacrifice, solitude within those relationships are being aspected within the background. It's Libra, your sector of secret, sacrifice, and solitude, is squaring your sector of communication, siblings, your networks of people. So with it squaring, of course, there are people in your networks of people that are gossiping about you. You might have challenges in communication with them or neighbors or even a sibling. But the moon in Taurus, your sector of relationships, is still trining that transformation you're making in that area. So although there may be some snags in the background, or somebody might be thinking some type of way about you, they're still like, oh, well, maybe not. Maybe they're not like this. Maybe they're not like that. They're wavering back and forth. That's what that's saying to me, because that moon is there. So they don't know how to feel about you, but your transformation is still going forward. You could see a blessing, but can you attain it? Okay, you could see that blessing coming in, that transformation through that relationship and stuff like that coming in, those blessings shining through as it pertains to, relationships working out for you. But, you could just see some challenges there, with that relationship with a sibling or someone in your networks of people or a neighbor. Just stay positive. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra, or even Taurus, this aspects you. This pertains to you. Now, on Saturday, the sun is in Scorpio. It's Scorpio season, baby. Fighting looms near. Don't dive into it. If you expect positive changes in your life, you must exude positivity. Stop, breathe deep, and release those negative energies. Let's talk about Saturday before I go into everything you're going to be aspected for the next 30 days, starting Saturday, because of the sun in Scorpio. Now, you're going to feel that initial shift if you have any placements in Scorpio, especially at 0 degree. Okay. It's from 0 to 3 degrees. You're going to feel it of Scorpio, even going back into Libra at 28 or 29 degrees. So now, let's talk about Saturday first. The blessings that you can see on Saturday. You know what? Let's throw the 30 days in there too. I'm just going to try to have to figure it out this way. The blessings you're going to see right off the bat that are going to go through the next 30 days. Okay. Those of you between 0 and 3 degrees are going to see it right off the bat. The others are going to see it as it moves through, are going to be blessings as it pertains to you, what you think and preach, your education and skills, and long distance travel. And it's bringing blessings through your creative works, you going out just having fun, you and a romantic partner, you pulling in romantic partners at a distance from you because you're in the sun. Even with your creative works, you're pulling people in. And you're also your children. You might take long trips with your children and have a good time and things like that with the sun aspect. And you're going to have blessings through those areas with that sun there. Now, in addition to that, and you're going to see those for the next 30 days starting on Saturday. Now, with that in mind, you're also going to have lucky assistance and opportunities through friends, goals, and social groups. Friends and social groups are going to be helping you to accomplish your goals and expand your image. Expand your image and expand your reach and what you think and preach, your education and skills. You're also going to have assistance through your networks of people. You're going to have assistance coming through siblings, assistance communicated directly to you, even through neighbors, neighborhoods, short distance travel. All of that is aspecting you. Your only friction is in career and in home and family. But I wouldn't really worry about that too much, not until Mars gets there. Once Mars gets there, it's going to bring you're going to have to put a little bit of extra oomph into it to get things done. Okay. And try not to argue with people in home and family. All right. That's very important. Aquarius is in home and family where Jupiter is. So I think you'll be okay there. But in career, you want to definitely make sure that you're not arguing with people because that could hamper things for you. And plus, you don't want to be that person. You're a grown person, man or woman. Why are you arguing? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your energy? Why are you letting somebody lower your vibration? You know, you're grown up. Let them grow up. Okay. Now, on Saturday, let's talk about just Saturday. So that being said, on Saturday, stop, breathe, release those aggressive energies. Now, beyond that, on Saturday, hopefully you'll wake up to something good coming to you. So maybe some money in your account because Gemini is directly aspecting Scorpio. So that's shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy. So you could very possibly wake up to some money in your account. Definitely some shared finances, especially if you have any placements in Gemini or Scorpio between 0 and 3 degrees or going back into Libra at like 29 degrees or something like that, 28 degrees. Now, but definitely I would say that 0 degree of Scorpio, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Gemini is going to trine Saturn in Aquarius at about 7 degrees. So restrictions and responsibilities communicated to you could turn out to be good. Maybe there's a blessing in you having to take a short drive or something like that, or some blessing in shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. Okay, because it is trining that area of home and family. So the restrictions and responsibilities you see to home and family on Saturday could turn out to be a blessing for you. Now, Venus and Sagittarius and Scorpio and Vesta are both at 17 degrees on Saturday. This is a semi-sextile, which is an opportunity to make money, have fun through some area or some person, that you're devoted to. And this is you having fun because of your money and resources that you have. Now, with that semi-sextile, maybe you offer to help somebody or something like that, and you're garnering some type of resource or some type of money. But either way, It looks good. It looks really good. All you have to do is maintain your integrity and you're good to go. Okay? All right? Stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading. Bye now. I love you guys. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people, thank you for joining me for your tarot portion of your reading for the week of October 17th, 2021. Your week looks to be permeated by the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about routine, success, and efficiency, forging forward, putting one foot in front of the other. That is what you're doing this week. You're putting one foot in front of the other, and you're continuing to go forward. Keep walking along. Keep moving along. What you have aspecting you first is the Lover's card. Okay. Accented by the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So what this is telling me is either a love relationship or a business. Within a love relationship or a business organization, there's going to be some happiness and celebrations because of fast communication coming your way. Or you're going to be having celebrations and happy times with your family or your lover during travel. Maybe long distance travel, traveling long distances or something like that. Okay. Either way, there's travel and there's, either travel or fast communication coming to you, maybe even driving long distances, like I said, but there's happiness and celebrations within that. Now, in addition to that, you are prompted to, and that could literally be a love relationship. Now, you're prompted to, also there's some, there's some type of, calm where there was turmoil in a relationship. There's some period of calm. The waters on the card are calm while there's a decision waiting to be made. This could be about money because you got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about luxury, feeling good. Maybe a decision about money comes in. And, there's some sort of calm going on between you and other people. New people. Charm, romance, affection, gratitude for good times are coming in. That's what's aspecting you. Gratitude for good times coming in. A temporary good time. This is a temporary good time happening. Because this is a temporary good time, it's helping you to balance your pentacles. You're having to balance your money, either way. But while you're still having to balance, something is coming in to help out a little bit, okay? Bringing you some type of happiness or luxurious time. Don't overspend, please, because that Two of Pentacles is still there. And that Two of Pentacles talks about time management, time solvency, uncertain times with money and things like that, and for you to be responsible and careful with your money. Okay, so if you get a judgment and some money coming in making you feel good, it's only temporary, so don't overspend. Okay, there's some type of partnership aspecting you that you're having to weather strength through because you feel like what's being handed to you is either not what you want. They're not giving you what you want. Yeah. You're being prompted to weather the storm. It's still a cup that the universe is handing you. Okay. So, if something is being offered to you, where you've had to, this is career. A career partnership. The monotony has set in a relationship. And you're even waiting for the offer that you want to come in, and you've got your arms folded and closed to other offers coming in. Okay, this week. For your challenges, permeating the reading for your challenges and advice is your 10 of Cups, your happiness, your fulfillment. 10 of Cups is like full fulfillment. Even if it's not happy family, it's just whatever your 10 of Cups is, whatever is going to make you fulfilled and whatever is going to make you happiest. This is what the challenge and advice is about. And you've got something to where you've been left out in the cold. Okay, this is your challenge this week. You feeling left out in the cold from your happy family, or you being having a lack mindset of poverty consciousness as it pertains to your, you attaining your happy family. There could be some shocking news that comes your way about a new journey. Some shocking good news about a journey. Well, it's just practical advice coming your way about a new journey, or maybe where something had ended or fallen apart and now you're going on a new journey and somebody's coming and bringing you some practical advice. Pay attention to it. Read and research. Don't just listen to what they're saying. The fool is somebody who's naive and jumping out on a journey. Okay? Don't be naive. There's nothing wrong with having a new journey. But this is your challenge, okay? And I think kind of knowing where to go, what to do, about all this maybe advice that's coming your way, okay? You just are like ready to go on the journey, but that's your challenge, getting out and going on that journey. Maybe you need the finances to do so, okay? Now, your advice is to take this past offer, okay? Because the wheel of fortune is turning as to this past offer that was offered for you. Keep plotting forward toward this same thing, okay? Don't just accept this past offer, basically, okay? And keep plotting forward, because the wheel of fortune is spinning in your direction. Jupiter is going direct in your sector of home and family, and Mercury is going direct behind the scenes. Okay, so you have with your secret sacrifice and solitude. All right, so keep plotting forward, okay, because things are going to be looking good for you and going on the up and up. You just have to get out of that poverty consciousness, that lack mindset. Don't overspend. Any information somebody brings your way, make sure you pay attention, you listen to it, because you don't know if they're necessarily for your good. You know what I'm saying? If it's on the up and up. So just make sure that you're looking at that. All right. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I love you guys. You got this. Don't let anybody knock you out of your square, okay? Don't let anybody piss you off and, you make a mistake and mess up your manifestations that you're trying to bring into fruition, all right? You have to stay centered. You have to stay balanced. And you have to maintain your integrity at all costs, especially in career. Okay? Maintain your integrity, because eyes are on you. All right? You got this. I love you. Bye now.